All right, everybody. It's been a while since we've caught up, but here we are, and wanted to kind of touch base with you and just talk about where I'm at, where the goals are, and just kind of, just be real about things. So, this video, I'm not going to do much editing, so I'm going to stutter a little bit. You probably hear some of the AC and audio. It's not quite perfect, but I want to optimize around being a little bit more real and also try to create videos a little bit more often. A lot of times when I create these videos, I have to do a lot of editing, and if I stutter, I mispronounce something, just want to remove those weird just errors, and it's hard to be on camera, but I want to try to become a little bit more comfortable. So anyways, let's talk about where I'm at right now. So I weighed myself at 172 last night, and I used to be at most fit last year in the middle of December. So that's about 2 months ago, and I was at 155. That was the lowest, and to maintain that was really hard. Literally, I just ate very little and exercised a whole lot. And then Christmas time came around, and I continued exercising, but my diet kind of went to crap. So just ate a lot of food, enjoyed myself, and from that point, maintained like around 160, and I was like, okay, that's where I want to be. It felt good, and I would sometimes top off at 165. The weight fluctuates, throughout the day, throughout the week, and I told myself that was okay, and as long as I was kind of like between 160 and 165, and I hit 165, and I was like, okay, well, 165 is fine. That's a good weight. I'm putting on some muscle, I've been using the tonal, and that's just kind of part of the process. But I knew deep down inside that I wasn't being honest with myself, and so that's my confession to you, is that I've kind of been eating bad, and not like terribly bad, like all the time. So I've been meal prepping and I've been eating healthy, but I should not be eating like all the bad food. And just recently, this past like couple days, I've kind of just got to let you know what I've eaten, so that hopefully it's relatable, but more importantly, to know that just got to be honest about it. I think that's the part that when you lose the weight and then you kind of fall off the bandwagon and you gain back that weight, how do you be honest with yourself? How do you not fall back into this really bad spot? I'm not there yet, but at the same time, like, it's alarming. So I'm looking at my numbers, added them to my Fitness Pal, and there's a small section around Christmas time where I just stopped logging in my weight. But I've been logging it in mostly regularly throughout the weeks after that, and it's been trending upward pretty fast. So not in a good way. And I mean, there's some muscle growth, there's some muscle mass that I've added, but I mean, definitely not like 15 pounds worth. There's no way. So let's talk about the things that I ate over the last couple days. So I went to my parents' river house, and it started off with actually on Thursday, because I was leaving to see my parents this weekend. I had a cheat meal with Annie, so we got Popeyes, and that was awesome. Really enjoyed that. Like to have that once a week. But then the next day, went to work, and then we went to Founding Farmers, really good restaurant, and I had fish and chips, more fried food. But it's hard to say no to that because it's so damn good. I love that over there, but I think from this point forward, as I go, eat, with my team, I have to probably pick the healthier choice if possible, or bring my own food, or just know that that's the cheat meal. So that's the second one. And then when I drove down to see my parents, I got hungry, so I picked up McDonald's. So again, really bad. Ate some fries, fish fillet, and yeah, super embarrassing to admit it, to talk about it, but it got to come clean with y'all. And then when I went to my parents, my mom cooked up a good storm. There was nothing unhealthy in there, but just didn't have a chance to exercise the entire weekend, and just ate well. And so before I left, I was like maybe 166, 167. Came back 172. Like, I weighed myself last night at 172, and that was just like the heaviest I've been in a while. And I just got to be real with that. That's past the threshold. And I weighed myself this morning, 168 point something, like 168.6. Let's just say that, around there. And still, like, the next steps are, I guess, after I've admitted it and know that I'm there, I just got to continue weighing myself. But the biggest thing, I think, honestly, is just got to watch my diet. Like, the exercise is actually fine. I exercise plenty throughout the week, so I'm actually running faster than I've ever ran. So I'm running at the fastest pace. I'm running longer distances. I'm not running as often as I did last year because I just wanted to kind of save my knees. It is a lot of it's just a lot of grinding, like on the on the joints. But I'm going to probably increase the frequency and just try to walk more, and just increase a little bit more strength training and just some other things too. So as the weather warms up, I'll be outside. You know, we'll be doing some hiking. We'll do some running out there too with the group. But the exercise part, I feel, is fine. It's okay. It's really coming down to the diet. So I think that I need to focus a little bit more on the meal prep. I have been doing that, but I need to really focus on that, make sure everything is just ready to go throughout the week. 2 is just cut out the snacks. That's just got to go. And the biggest part is just these kind of like these cheat meals and going out to eat. I got to be very careful about that. So with that being said, today Annie has the President's Day off, so we are going to go to Kava. We're going to go out to eat. I'm going to get a salad over there. But from that point, I'm just going to make my meal tonight. I'm just going to prep. So I usually make like salmon and broccoli. That's pretty much it. I want to get back down to 160. That's the goal. Yeah, so that's a lot of talk. It comes down to action, and most of the action is going to be in just dieting. So it's not going to be like just no more junk food. Just got to cut out the fried foods. Doesn't mean I can't have like, you know, cheat meal here and there, but it's got to be much more controlled. So I can't have like 2 or 3 of those during the week. That's just like no good. That's just like a cheat week at that point. And yeah, like also want to talk to some of you. Thank you so much for leaving the comments in the past. I read every single one of them. I really appreciate it. And I know that some of you have also struggled with a little bit of the weight loss. And we're now, you know, at the end of February almost. And some of you started something. And this is the point where it's easy to fall off the bandwagon. Like every single time I've started some sort of diet, I usually drop off maybe about 2 months into it, and then, you know, I'll lose that weight, but then I'll gain the weight in extra, you know, when I kind of fall off of it. And that's been the trend of things for many years. So this is the first time I lost a lot of weight, and I've gained some back. Actually, I've gained a good amount back from the very, you know, from the peak. So, but yeah, we'll do it together. That's kind of the goal here. Like, so, all right, everybody. I got like my nose is running. So there you go. That's how real this is. No editing of that. So running nose. All right, everybody. We'll make some more videos. They're gonna be like this, less editing, straight up, just you and me talking. All right. Hope to see you soon. All right. Cheers.